Hi friends, I'm Rajnikant. Welcome you to my YouTube channel Sumant Digital English Tutorial Videos. Dear guys, today I have brought short answer type questions for the lesson 3 The Ganga penned by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, 10th class UP Board English Prose. So let's begin with the question 1. To Nehru, what was the most precious gift? Who gave it to him in plenty? What did he hope for? This question was asked in 2010, 11 and 12. Its answer: the love and affection of his countrymen was the most precious gift to Nehru. All classes of people gave it to him in plenty. He hopes that in the remaining years he may live, he shan't be unworthy of his people and their affection. Question 2. What was Nehru unable to repay to the Indian people? This question was asked in 2015, 17 and 18. Its answer: Nehru was unable to repay the love and affection which he received from the Indian people. Question 3. Can Pandit Nehru repay the love and affection of Indian people? Can Pandit Nehru, see it once more. Can Pandit Nehru repay the love and affection of Indian people? Why or why not? Its answer: Pandit Nehru cannot repay the love and affection of the Indian people because he has nothing to repay so precious a thing. Question 4. Did Nehru consider the Ganga a holy river? Why did he want his ashes immersed in the Ganga? Its answer: Nehru did not consider the Ganga a holy river. He wanted his ashes to be immersed in the Ganga because he had been attached to it since his childhood. Question 5. Why does Nehru call the Ganga the river of India? Its answer: Nehru calls the Ganga the river of India because it has been the symbol of India's culture and civilization. It reminds of the hopes, fears, successes and defeats of the people of India. Question 6. What does the Ganga symbolize? This question was asked in 2012 and 16. Its answer: the Ganga symbolizes India's age-long culture and civilization. Question 7. What did the Ganga remind him of? This question was asked in 2015. The Ganga reminded Pandit Nehru of the snow-covered peaks and deep valleys of the Himalayas and its rich and vast plains. Question 8. How long before he died did Nehru write his will? How do you know it? Its answer: Nehru wrote his will about 10 years before he died. I know he wrote his will on June 21st, 1954 and he died on May 27, 1964. Question 9. What is Nehru anxious of? Its answer: Nehru is anxious that India should get rid of herself of all traditions and customs that bind, constrain and divide her people. Question 10. What did Nehru receive from the Indian people? This question was asked in 2017. Nehru received love and affection from the Indian people. Question 11. Why is the Ganga beloved of the people of India? Its answer. The Ganga is beloved of the people of India because she has been a symbol of India's age-long culture and civilization, ever-changing, ever-flowing. Question 12. What were the two main points which Nehru made in his will? Its answer. The two main points which Nehru wrote in his will were: first, his body should be cremated where he dies. Second, a handful of his ashes should be thrown in the Ganga and its major portion should be scattered on the fields of India. Question 13. Why did Nehru want the major portion of his ashes scattered over the fields of India? This question was asked in 2012 and 14. Nehru wanted that the major portion of his ashes should be scattered over the fields of India so that the ashes of his body should be mixed in the soil of India of which it was made. Question 14. How does Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru express his thankfulness to his countrymen? Its answer. Pandit Nehru is overwhelmed by the affection and respect bestowed upon him by his countrymen. He expresses his thankfulness to them by sincerely hoping to remain worthy of their affection throughout the remaining part of his life. Question 15. Why did Nehru owe a deep debt of gratitude to his friends and colleagues? Its answer. Nehru's friends and comrades worked soldier to soldier with him in great undertakings. They shared many joys and sorrows with him. So, Nehru felt a debt of gratitude towards them. Question 16. Why did Nehru feel so much attached to the Ganga and the Jamuna? This question was asked in 2010 and 2018. Or, how was Nehru attached to the Ganga? This question was asked in 2011, 12, 16 and 18. Its answer. Nehru had been watching the Ganga and the Jamuna at Allahabad closely since his childhood. He had watched their varying moods all these years, so he was greatly attached to these rivers. Question 17. To Nehru, how does the Ganga look like in the morning and in the evening? Its answer. To Nehru, Ganga looks smiling and dancing in the morning sunlight, but it looks dark and gloomy and full of mystery as the evening shadows fall. Question 18. What does the Ganga look like in winter and during the monsoon? Its answer. In winter, the Ganga becomes a narrow stream and looks very graceful. During the monsoon, it again turns into a roaring and vast river with something of the sea's power to destroy. Question 19. What, according to Nehru, should India get rid of? Its answer. According to Nehru, India should get rid of the past tradition and custom that bind, divide and suppress her people. They prevent the free development of one's body and spirit. Question 20. Why does Nehru not wish to cut himself off from the past completely? Its answer. Nehru does not wish to cut himself off the past completely because he is proud of that great inheritance. It is like an unbroken chain of which he himself is a link. Question 21. How can it be said that the Ganga at Allahabad was very dear to Pandit Nehru? Its answer. The Ganga at Allahabad was very dear to Nehru since his childhood, since she reminded him of the rich and vast plains where his life and work had been cast. Dear guys, it was all for today. Hope you must have liked this video. Watch this video again and again from top to toe. Thanks for watching. Bye.